To formally make his remarks, our governor, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Douye Diri. Shall we please put hands together for him?
Thank you, Ebiavi. Your Excellency, our dear leader, our leaders and elders, the chairman of our local government caucuses here present, chairman of Ogbea and Kolokmo Pokuma local government here present. Let me recognize also my king, the king of Kolokma clan, who is also in this visit, who is also here. Very senior government officials in their numbers that are here as of the press. Aloha, aloha, igulua, igulua. Izon come from come here. Power me mon me Times when people don't know the difference, they say no. Izon is this part is Izon, that part is Nimbe, that part is Ogbea. We are all Ijaw people. The president, as a statesman, a father, looked at situations in the state and came to the inescapable conclusion that the government of the day is doing well, and therefore he is going to throw his support behind the government of the day. He did that not secretly, he did that openly the day I visited him in his country home at Otuoke. And the whole world saw that the former president of this country has endorsed the candidature of the sitting governor. That is more than billions of naira. And so having secured that endorsement, we were very sure that no matter what happens, the only thing that can remove us from office would have been God. Because there is no other power more than God's own power. So we went into that battle, and the former president pulled all that he could to our support, and we came out victorious in that battle. So, Your Excellency, our people are here, your people are here to say thank you. We came here to say a big thank you. Umbana, Corridor, Aloha. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Clearly, our state is ready for investments. But anybody who comes to a state where there is no security, you cannot invest even your 1 naira into it. So with the kind of peace and security we have, we are sure that our state is open for private investors to come in. We believe that the roles that you have been playing in our country and in Africa this year and the world over, you will even have more roles to play to reconcile our people, to bring the people of Africa together. And I believe that part of my agenda in Bayelsa was to reconcile our people and bring our people together. Together, we can actually have the strength to work and to develop this state, our country, and our continent. You have set an example in Liberia, rather than going to court the way we do in Nigeria. after you finished, the man gave a call and considered defeat. So that is the second that is happening in Africa. So you have set a record. If Nigeria, that can happen, and you went there, and we heard that the man accepted without going to court, and is prepared to hand over to the new incoming president. We are very proud of you, sir. And politics is not the do or die affair. It's not to kill. It's not to maim. It's not to tell lies. You have set the example to move this country out of that. However, unfortunately, we still have very toxic politicians within our country who are still very interested in continuing with those toxic ways of politics. During the elections in Bayelsa, we witnessed it. But because you were there, God was on our side, we were able to, this time, overwhelm and overcome those toxic politicians in our state. Now, rather than taking the path of honor, in an election that was very clear even to the blind mind, blind eyes, the same people are the people who rigged in their own one or two domains. Yet they are the people who are still taking us to tribunal and to court. Those are the kind of things I refer to as toxic politicians. Because if you see that somebody has won you clearly, you have no reason to go to court. It is only when somebody has manipulated the process and it's very glaring that you can actually take the legal option to see how you can redress some of those processes. But we are growing with what you have done. We are growing. I'm sure that Bayelsa will become an electoral model, particularly for the President Tinubu's administration. And we'll continue to thank him for not doing those unwholesome acts that we used to know before his government, and allowing free, fair, transparent, and open elections in Bayelsa. Very competitive election, and at the end of the day, the winner emerged.
When I was a governor, he was one of my able commissioners. And he was handling the most strategic part of the most strategic sector, managing youths and sports. They're going through lengthy protocols, but let me sincerely appreciate members of the National Assembly, those who are serving and those who have served. Members of the State Executive Council, those who are serving and those who have served. And other very senior government functionaries. My king, His Royal Majesty, the King of Kolokuma. It was, when I was in office, we used to relate very well. My friends and others that are here with us. In fact, the spokesperson deserves an award because yes, I did what I did during the elections, and I have no apologies to anybody. And I know that time when I came out very clearly, some people say, no, Mr. President, you should. I said, no. There are some wars that you have to go totally. Yes. There are some that you will not. Well, this one is total. And I know why I did that. The governor is trying. But most especially, the issue of peace in the state. I was at a time very, very worried. I'm not saying others have not done well. After all, I was also a governor here for 1.5 years, a little less than 1.5 years. I also had my challenges, but at least by the time he came on board, the excesses, especially in Yenagoa town here, where even in the broad daylight you see call groups clashing and all kinds of stupid things happening, at least came down reasonably well. And I said that if we must move forward, if you must attract investors, first and foremost, you must handle security. And I think he has tried, and it's good to allow him do the remaining 4 years. And this breaking of, yes, I've been a part of a breaking system, but this breaking of a governor's tenure I'm not always happy with it. It doesn't encourage development, except the performance is extremely poor. And yes, there are some governors that you put and you see clearly no vision. If there's no vision, there's no need to continue. But if the person has a vision, even if it's relatively slow, it's good to encourage that person. Otherwise, the state will lose. So I saw that the governor and his team, they have a vision, and they are working within the resources, and they need to be encouraged. So I also have to thank all of you, because the support base was strong during the elections. All of you here, and those who are not here, supported him very, very well, and makes things easy. And I have to sincerely appreciate what you have done for the state. And let me charge you that you have a massive support. Well, if people have gone to court, so be it. But you have a massive support from the state. And with that support base, they will expect you to do more, just like the saying that who more is given, more is expected. The other time, it was miraculous. This time, it was your effort. It was no miracle. So God was there, support you, but your effort pay the price. And people will come to support you. So we thank God very, very sincerely. And I know you will do better.